Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. This is Aeriol. Thank you so much for tuning in to Heal Your Body, Mind, and Soul with Aeriol. I'm here today with one of my BFFs. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have you here today. I won't hold back for one more moment. My friends, this is Lissa McGraw, and I'm going to let her take over because I would love for her to tell us about who she is, what she's up to, and what's going on in her neck of the woods.
Hey, Aeriol, thank you so much for having me. You're so sweet. Love your laughter, love your light, and really appreciate being able to come in and chat about a little bit about what I do. I have a beautiful colon hydrotherapy business down in Ventura, California, Southern California, and it's a beautiful labor of love that I created based on pretty much trying to just heal myself from what I did to my body through stress, primarily stress out in the lovely world of corporate America. Did a number on my gut. So I had to figure out how to heal myself naturally because I just don't primarily like to go the Western medicine route. Just doesn't work for me, pharmaceuticals or whatnot. So I created a business, and from that, it's been a journey that has brought me incredible people like you into my life by just being open to what else is out there for alternative modalities to help people heal themselves. So that's kind of what I do, but there's a lot to it.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. I'm going to have you on a million times, Lissa, so you're going to be a reoccurring guest here for us.
Well, everybody likes to talk about poop these days, so I'm actually pretty popular.
I know. I remember when I was in herbology training years ago, my teacher said, you're going to have to talk about poop. But I don't really talk about poop that much anymore because I didn't go into that aspect of healing, you know. So I envy you getting to talk about poop. Sometimes when I'm doing massage, I get to talk about underwear, but that's about it. Underwear on, underwear off. Be comfortable, I say.
Yeah.
But I digress, as I always do. So Lissa and I met in a class, in our Vibrational Sound Therapy class, and I had a wonderful experience in that class. I love the modality. I knew I would. I was already doing some work with tuning forks and with crystal bowls, but this just sealed the deal when I felt that vibration. Now I'm sensitive. I can feel the forks and I can, and the subtler vibrations, but the impact of the somatic impact. Tell me about your experience. I know my experience.
Well, I simply loved that week, especially with all the women that were there, and all the like-mindedness was really sweet to be around. But I didn't know what to expect because I just got excited about going to sound baths with the gong and the bowls around me, and wasn't quite aware when I signed up for what vibrational sound therapy was, and because I'd never had a session. I don't think they're that available. So when we got there and had the bowls placed on our bodies and had that first session of 50 minutes of that vibration going through my body, it was a life changer for me. Completely blew my mind. I knew I wanted it in my practice. I know desperately I want people to experience this because I am so much more grounded and present and calm and caring and more loving based on just these bowls. And it's just, they're magic. So my experience, it blew my mind because like no expectation, and the expectation was like a trillion more than I ever thought could be. So I just want to share them like you do. Get these people doing it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I knew theoretically that it would work, but once I felt it in my physical body, I just can't believe it. I've been doing somatic emotional release work and all kinds of subtle work. I mean, I'm really working too hard as a practitioner. I find doing less is more in this case. You don't want to stimulate the client by going too fast, and it's not a lot of loud, hectic vibration. It's actually quite hypnotic.
I agree.
Low.
It's super sweet. Yeah,
And
it's a sweet modality.
Nurturing, right? It is. It's just amazing. You know, I do so much channeling of energy, high voltage stuff, working with clients and working online with people. You know, when I got my first session, that 50-minute session, that next day, I actually felt like I had been run over by a truck. It brought me back into my physical body, and I was like, whoa, right? You know, because I feel that I'm present most of the time, but connecting with my body at an even deeper level, you know, and I was much more aware of where unconsciousness was in my body. You know, this is all my neighborhood, all the consciousness stuff, but it just blew my mind when I saw the profound effect. I'm so glad that you had that effect too. I have one client that is like an evangelist. She wrote she's like, oh my God, she went from like 9.5 stress and out of her mind to 0, and her voice was like an octave deeper. I had been doing voice work with her, trying to get her more in her body and more grounded and connecting her voice to the body. And one session with the bowls, and she just went, wow. Like she just like dropped it down in there, and she just, I mean, it's like nothing I've ever experienced. And it's so simple that people go, oh yeah, right?
Well, I have to work with activating the parasympathetic nervous system with colon therapy, because the colon and the brain are connected. So when people come in and they're all full of anxiety about getting a colonic, or, oh my God, I have to get them to relax, or it's really hard to get water into the colon if somebody is stressed. So I'm using them in my colon therapy practice as well as a standalone service. So with the colonic, I put the bowl on the heart to start with, and then the gut, and it lowers their stress so quickly. Most of them are almost going out while they're getting a colonic, which is completely unheard of, that people can be that relaxed with a colon therapy session. So I'm getting longer fills, meaning more water is going into the colon, more is released. People are way more relaxed, and they leave feeling great from the colonic. And then the added bonus of working on the nervous system to go out into the world again. And they're loving it. And it's so beautiful in my room. It's just got such a beautiful, energetic flow.
It's like a glow,
it's amazing.
right?
It's amazing. Yeah. It's the ultimate colonic now that I can offer, is just to add the bowls to
I am so sold. I am packing up my little lap dog and coming down to Southern California, for sure. So what are your plans? How are you implementing your vibrational sound therapy into your life? You kind of touched on that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I'm right now it's complimentary for the colonics, but going into 2019, I am going to create a package to add to the colonics. So I am going to add a little bit of money and time of actually doing like a 15-minute sound vibrational healing prior to starting the colonic, use the bowls during the colonic, and then ending it with the bowls going over the top of the people, you know, just kind of working in that etheric oral field. So I'm going to add a little bit to my colonics that way. And if you just want a colonic, that's fine. But if you want the ultimate, it's going to be probably another $25 to increase that. So that's on my list for 2019. The standalone sessions, I have a property that has a lot on the back of it. So I have a vision of having a beautiful yurt up there, but I'm going to have to get it through the city and through my landlord and all that. But that is just a dream. So I'm putting that out to the universe right now to create a yurt that people can come in and get sound healings with my gong, my bowls, and the standalone service away from the colon therapy building, so to speak. And I'm doing sound baths with my girlfriend. I've got 3 lined up in January, and bringing people to lay down on the floor, close their eyes, and be swept away by the sound and see what happens in their life. So my goal is to keep helping people find that love in their heart that might be a little stuck from just life, and opening that heart chakra so we can help heal this planet and have 2019 be a much more loving year. I think 2018 here in California for us, fires, shootings, blah, 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 lots of stress. We all need this work. And my goal is I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I am so excited because I know that you and I are not done. I want to come down there and play with you and your girlfriend with your sound baths. That is awesome. Lissa, one more thing for everybody tuning in. If they're in your area, or if they want to jump on a plane and come I'm going to lead a retreat, and you're going to be so busy. I'll bring everybody, and we'll have everybody powwow and get colonics and have a great time. So tell us how they can contact you.
Okay. Well, I have a pretty cool website with all kinds of stuff on it. It's venturacolonics.com, and that's VENTURACOLONICS.com. And that's probably the best way. We've got great reviews on Yelp. If you pull up colon therapy in Ventura, we pop right up. And we've got other modalities too. So if you mention this and you come on down, I will definitely give discounts. So just say, hey, I heard you, and I'm a giver. So come on in, clean out that colon. Everybody's full of crap these days, so come on.
Everybody is full of crap, please. I love it. Okay, so thank you everybody for listening in. This has been Aeriol with Lissa, and we hope that we'll take up you. I am tongue-tied, Lissa. You cracked me up. We hope that you will take us up on any offers that Lissa has, and tune in for some more interviews on healing body, mind, and soul with Aeriol.